Hello and welcome to another episode from Zyxel Support Campus. Today I want to introduce the NWA1123AC in the version 3. It's a very compact access point that can also support the WPA3 security and also has a very good opportunity to set up in different options. Let's see what's inside the box. The device is delivered in an eco-friendly box that consists mainly out of cardboard. Besides the warranty declaration and the quick start guide, you find the device with a LAN connection and a power connection, also a mounting plate for the device for wall or ceiling mounting. As the box is packed for several regions, you also find the plug face for UK, US and EU. Slide the plug face to the power supply and let it click in. The base plate is designed for wall or ceiling mount and fixes the device tightly. For the initial installation of the device, you can use the power supply in single pack or you use a power over Ethernet switch. The console port is made for updates. Multi-packs of the device do not contain a power supply. To install the device, you can use it as a standalone access point or integrate it in the Nebula's cloud services. Let's see how this works. Connect the device to power and an internet access as shown on the graphics, and then we show you how to install Option A Cloud Management. Visit nebula.zyxel.com and log into the portal or create a new account. If you are a new customer to this portal, please allow us a few security settings before we enable this account for you. Once you click on Create Account, you will receive a confirmation email to confirm this account should be created. Then you set a security password that should consist of 8 characters A to Z, capital letters and special signs. Please save the password for later proposals. Now we are ready to start and click on Let's Go. The first initial setup of your device needs an organization and a site. Nebula is organized into organizations, your company and your sites. You can create multiple sites and multiple organizations. Country settings is for a specific time zone. Add the MAC address and the serial number to the Nebula and set up your SSID, a password and the VLAN to your first device. The next step is a guest Wi-Fi for your system. You can use also password or a captive portal or a user agreement to log into the guest network. You can skip this setting if you're not sure what you would like to enter here, but you can always change it in your Nebula portal at any time. Now we have entered the first device to your organization and you can immediately use it by clicking on the dashboard. We suggest you to try the Nebula Pro Pack as a test version. Later you can always renew it. Now let's see how the device works in the standalone modus. Set up the device functionality as shown in the first segment with power, and then you access it directly using the wireless or the LAN connection of the device. You can find the device Wi-Fi using the word Zyxel and the last 4 digits of the MAC address. Then you have to access the device using its real IP address, which you can find in the DHCP client list. On the segment standalone modus, enter the username admin and password 1234. The system reminds you that using the Nebula portal is a much more efficient method to configure this device. Then you follow the wizard steps to set up the single mode of the device, changing the password and setting Wi-Fi networks. Make sure to note down all the passwords you enter to the device so you can remember it later. If you forget, means you have to reset the device. In step number 3, you change the radio settings and the bandwidth of your Wi-Fi and the channel selection. In step number 4, you can set up to 8 different SSID and security settings for the device. In step number 5, you receive a summary of all your settings. When you save it, the device will reboot and establish the connection with the new settings. You are reminded to change the SNMP string to your own one to avoid a breach, and also that the system is much safer to configure by Nebula. After the initial setup, the GUI looks like most of other Zyxel products, showing the bubbles in the top line and the configuration menus on the left side menu. On the left side you find the dashboard, the status of the device, network and maintenance settings. Here you can change all settings to your access point like the SSID and the security settings, as well as the operation mode. The configuration of this device is object-based, so you need to create an object for any part like the security, the SSID and the radio profile. Once you save the changed settings, it appears immediately in your network range. The other operation modes of the device are root AP as a connection for distribution of network and repeater for a wireless repeat of the network. Other settings in this menu like ROC AP or load balancing are explained in our user guide, which you can download from the internet site. The explanation how to create objects and the other system settings are also explained in the user guide. The maintenance menu is important to update and reboot the system or shut it down. Make sure to leave the user graphical interface by logout to secure your system. If you have a question about the product, please leave it in the comment section. You can find more than 600 help desk articles in different languages and the contact to our support team. We are done with our episode from Zyxel Support Campus. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, leave a thumbs up and also subscribe in the channel. If you want to comment this video, please do so and also put your questions into it. Thank you very much and have a nice day.
We're Zyxel, and we're your networking ally.